Let me ask you a question. What are you trying to do? Hey, I'm Andrew Vittoria. I'm with Keller Williams Coastal, licensed realtor here in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And that question is a really important one that I find a lot of people who are thinking about real estate, whether to buy or to sell, they're making that big mistake. What are you trying to do? You ask that question, most people don't understand. They're like, well, I'm trying to buy a house. Okay. What are you trying to buy? And they start getting a little bit blank. They have this goal. They have this dream. I'm trying to buy a house. But they can't put it into words. Maybe your goal is not to buy a house. Maybe your goal is you're in your 60s and you want to move somewhere sunny. You are tired of shoveling snow. Well, I've got some news for you. And by the time you're watching this, we are going into Q4. The snow is coming. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to avoid all this snow? Well, if you want to do that, you got to move. You got to make that decision. But what are you trying to do? Are you trying to sell that house up here in New England and move down to Tennessee? Let's put that plan into action by understanding what part of Tennessee. Nashville and Knoxville are very different. Which one do you want? We got to figure that out. Maybe you're somebody who is not trying to buy or sell. Maybe you're an investor. Okay. What are you trying to do? What do you mean? I'm trying to make money in real estate. Okay. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to flip houses? Are you trying to buy multifamilies? Are you trying to buy acreage? Are you trying to do timber or mineral rights? All those are investment strategies. What are you trying to do? It's such a large question that I think that a lot of people don't take the time to sit down and really understand it. You need to have it drilled down. I'll give you an example using that older person analogy from earlier. I am in possession of a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house in Garden City, Cranston. I am 65 years old and I am tired of shoveling. I hate cold weather. I love warm weather. And I want to move down south. I am looking to sell my current property for whatever the market will bear. I am going to move to Nashville. I am looking for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, single-floor house in a nice or nicer neighborhood, something that I would feel safe in, and somewhere close to the downtown area so that I can enjoy myself. That's a pretty decent plan. We can work with that. Because we can look at your 4-bedroom, 2-bath house and say, do you have the equity necessary to make this dream a reality? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Because remember, it's not just the expenses of selling, which I tell everybody plan for 10%. You're probably paying a lot less than that. Plan for 10% of the price of your sales. So if you've got a $400,000 house that you sell for $400,000, you're probably paying like $40,000 in closing costs. That's a high estimate. Don't panic. Plan for it. Okay? Better off to walk away with more than you expected than less than you anticipated. So, what are you trying to do? Well, does the equity support that? Are there actually houses down there that meet what you're looking for? If you try to go out to Phoenix, Arizona, and buy a 3-family tenement-style house that is very common in New England, you're not going to find many or any. They didn't make them out there. They made them up here in the early 1900s to support factory workers. They didn't do that out there. So you got to figure out, is what I want feasible? Now, somebody like myself can help you do that. But we need to know what you're trying to do. A good agent's going to ask you those questions. Okay, it's more than just a 3-bedroom, 1-bath in Coventry. Okay, I want at least 20,000 square feet of land. It's more than that. It's understanding what you're trying to do, why you're trying to do it, and if that dream is feasible. Now, let's say for a moment your dream is not feasible at the moment. That doesn't mean it's never feasible. You woke up this morning, you have another day in front of you, you probably have a lot more days in front of you. Let's figure out a way to make that dream a reality. There's always a path forward. It may not be a direct path, it may not be instant gratification, but there is a path. And if you work with someone who knows what they're doing, they will walk you down that path, even if it takes 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years. We get the plan together, we figure out why it's important to you, then we execute. Anybody watching this can do that. No matter how young or how old you are, we can come up with a plan and we can make it work. But we got to work together. So I hope that's helped you today. Just some random thoughts that I had while talking to some clients and whatnot, and noticing a lot of people had the same problems. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, if you want to know maybe some more questions that might help you really pin down what are you trying to do, feel free to give me a call. 401-500-2164. You can also comment down below. That's fine. Or shoot me a private message. Once again, this is Andrew Vittoria with Keller Williams Coastal, licensed here in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, but I'll talk to you anywhere. I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.